Imagine this. You reach for a handful of what seems like a healthy nut mix, only to learn that one bite could raise your liver damage risk by nearly 50%. Shocking, isn't it? That stat comes from a 20-year study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology. In the next few minutes, you'll discover which nut hides in plain sight as a health hazard, and more importantly, 4 powerful nuts that can actually protect your heart, brain, and bones well into your golden years. Stay with me because around the 3-minute mark, we'll reveal the hidden threat lurking in most pantries, and I'll show you how to make smarter choices that could help you feel stronger and think sharper. This guide is about more than snacks. It's about choosing foods that support the life you want to live, one filled with clarity, movement, and energy. We'll explore 4 healing nuts worth eating daily and 4 others that, though common, could silently work against your health goals if you're over 60. Now, it's easy to believe that all nuts are equally good for you. You wouldn't be alone. Most seniors swap out processed snacks for nuts, thinking they're making a healthy change. And that instinct is absolutely right. But not all nuts are created equal. Some of them raise inflammation, interfere with blood sugar, and even affect how your medications work. Without knowing it, you could be eating something every day that's making it harder to stay well. Let's be clear, this isn't about cutting out nuts entirely. Far from it. It's about learning which nuts actively support your aging body and which ones quietly sabotage it. You deserve to feel your best, not just most days, but every day. So if you're someone who cares about staying sharp, mobile, and independent, go ahead and tap that like button. This information could be a game changer, not just for you, but for others in your life too. Type NutSmart in the comments if you're ready to feel empowered by knowing which 4 nuts deserve a daily spot in your diet, and which 4 need to be limited or removed altogether. When it comes to aging, every food choice can help you thrive, or slowly drag you down. Nuts are no exception. They may be small, but they're concentrated packages of powerful compounds, some that fight aging, others that accelerate it. Here's what many don't realize. Harvard studies show that the right nuts can sharpen memory, strengthen bones, and keep the heart steady. Certain compounds in nuts can cross into the brain to slow down mental decline. Others deliver minerals that help prevent bone loss. The best nuts give your body healthy fats that keep blood vessels flexible and your energy stable. But others, often ones we snack on without thinking, contain sugars, toxins, or inflammatory compounds that stress your joints, liver, and heart. So what's the answer? It's not avoiding nuts. It's choosing the right ones that align with your body's changing needs. Let's begin with the first of the 4 good nuts, almonds. These little powerhouses are more than just a snack. They're one of the most complete plant-based foods available, especially important for seniors. Almonds help build strong bones, keep your arteries clear, and protect your cells from aging. Just a single ounce delivers around 97 milligrams of calcium. That's nearly as much as a quarter cup of milk. But calcium alone isn't what makes almonds so valuable. They also contain magnesium, a mineral many seniors unknowingly lack. Magnesium plays a vital role in helping your body absorb calcium properly. Without enough magnesium, calcium might build up in the wrong places, like your arteries instead of your bones. Almonds provide this perfect balance, helping to fortify your skeleton while supporting heart health at the same time. It's a natural duo that makes almonds a smart, everyday choice. Almonds also shine when it comes to antioxidant power. Their thin brown skins are loaded with flavonoids, plant compounds that work hand in hand with vitamin E to shield your cells from oxidative stress. That's the damage linked to memory loss, immune decline, and skin aging. Eating almonds regularly helps protect your brain, preserve youthful skin, and guard against illnesses by supporting your body's ability to fight cellular damage. For heart health, almonds bring more good news. They provide about 9 grams of monounsaturated fats per ounce, the kind of fat that lowers the bad LDL cholesterol while supporting the good HDL cholesterol. These fats help your arteries stay flexible and reduce the risk of heart disease. Plus, with 3.5 grams of fiber per serving, almonds also support better digestion and help stabilize cholesterol levels. That means fewer ups and downs in your energy and better support for your gut, which plays a key role in overall wellness as we age. Next, let's talk about walnuts, the nut that looks like a tiny brain and, fittingly, helps protect yours. Walnuts are rich in alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that helps keep your brain cells' membranes flexible and well-functioning. Each ounce contains about 2.5 grams of this brain-supporting fat. This is especially critical for seniors because ALA promotes communication between neurons and helps slow age-related memory loss and cognitive decline. Research from Tufts University found that seniors who regularly eat walnuts show better cognitive flexibility and processing speed. That means better focus, quicker thinking, and more mental clarity in everyday tasks. But the benefits don't stop there. Walnuts are loaded with polyphenols and vitamin E, 2 antioxidants that can cross the blood-brain barrier. This allows them to directly reduce inflammation inside brain tissue. an essential factor in preventing dementia and Alzheimer's disease. Walnuts also provide a small but meaningful dose of melatonin, the hormone your body uses to regulate sleep. As many older adults know, restful sleep becomes harder to come by with age. Trouble falling or staying asleep can affect your mood, memory, and overall vitality. Including walnuts in your routine may help support more consistent sleep cycles, leading to sharper mornings and steadier energy throughout the day. If you've ever felt foggy or worn down due to poor sleep, walnuts could be a helpful addition to your evening snack. Now let's move to good nut number 3, pistachios, the unsung hero when it comes to balancing blood pressure and supporting heart health. These small, bright green nuts are packed with nutrients but lower in calories than many others. Just 1 ounce gives you about 160 calories, along with plant protein, fiber, and heart-healthy fats. But what truly sets pistachios apart is their potassium content, around 285 milligrams per serving. That's a key mineral for managing high blood pressure, which affects nearly 2/3 of people over 60. Pistachios have a favorable potassium to sodium ratio that helps offset the salt in your diet, a vital benefit if you're working to lower your numbers without adding another medication. Studies in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition have shown that pistachios can meaningfully reduce systolic blood pressure, the top number that doctors monitor closely. That means pistachios are not just tasty, they're doing real, measurable good for your heart and arteries. Beyond heart health, pistachios also help regulate blood sugar. They're low on the glycemic index and contain the right balance of fiber, protein, and healthy fats, a combination that slows how quickly your body digests carbs. That can prevent sharp blood sugar spikes after meals, which is especially important for seniors managing type 2 diabetes or insulin resistance. Plus, pistachios are rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, nutrients that protect your eyes from macular degeneration and may support long-term brain health as well. And now let's talk about Brazil nuts, perhaps the most unique and misunderstood nut on the list. These large, creamy nuts deliver something none of the others do: selenium. Just one Brazil nut provides over 90 micrograms of this trace mineral, which is more than the daily requirement for most adults. Selenium is crucial for activating thyroid hormones, which affect your metabolism, mood, and energy levels. It also plays a role in immune defense and brain protection, making it vital for seniors. However, Brazil nuts must be treated more like a supplement than a snack. Too much selenium can be toxic, leading to side effects like nausea, hair thinning, or even nerve problems if consumed in excess. That's why experts recommend just 1 Brazil nut per day, 2 only on rare occasions. When eaten properly, Brazil nuts support clearer thinking, better thyroid balance, and stronger immune function, all while delivering antioxidant protection at the cellular level. So now that we've covered the 4 nuts that can truly strengthen your body, let's turn to the ones you need to limit, especially if you're managing chronic health conditions or taking multiple medications. First up, peanuts. These aren't true tree nuts. They're legumes that grow underground, which makes them more prone to mold contamination. That mold can produce aflatoxins, which are toxins that damage the liver and suppress the immune system. For seniors, especially those with weakened liver function or slower detox systems, peanuts can be a hidden danger. Even low levels of aflatoxins consumed regularly over time have been linked to liver issues. And that's not the only risk. Peanuts are also loaded with omega-6 fatty acids. While not harmful in small amounts, the typical Western diet already contains too much omega-6, especially compared to omega-3s. This imbalance promotes chronic inflammation, a key driver of arthritis, heart disease, and even memory loss. So while a peanut butter sandwich might bring back childhood memories, for seniors it might also bring more stiffness and fatigue. Limit nut number 2, cashews. They're creamy and satisfying, but surprisingly high in carbohydrates. 1 ounce delivers around 9 grams of carbs and only a small amount of fiber. This means cashews can spike your blood sugar faster than other nuts, something seniors with diabetes or pre-diabetes need to be very cautious about. They might seem like a healthier snack than cookies or chips, but for someone watching their glucose, cashews can be deceptively harmful. Cashews also contain oxalates, natural compounds that bind to calcium and can contribute to kidney stone formation. Seniors with a history of kidney stones or those with impaired kidney function should be especially careful. The problem is that cashews are often eaten by the handful, in nut mixes, on charcuterie boards, or as a quick snack, making it easy to overconsume. When it comes to cashews, moderation is not just wise, it's necessary. Next, macadamia nuts, limit nut number 3. They're rich and buttery, often seen as a luxurious treat, but they pack around 200 calories per small handful, mostly from fat, and not the kind that's balanced with fiber or protein. Their extremely high saturated fat content, around 3 to 4 grams per ounce, could raise LDL cholesterol levels in those already at risk for heart disease. For seniors on statins or managing high cholesterol, that's a serious concern. On top of that, their fatty nature places stress on the gallbladder, As we age, silent gallstones become more common, and a high-fat snack like macadamia nuts can lead to flare-ups, nausea, or abdominal pain. What might feel like harmless snacking could be the reason behind mysterious discomfort after meals. So while they're tasty, macadamias are best saved for special occasions, and in very small portions. Now let's finish the list with limit nut number 4, pine nuts. These gourmet little seeds are often used in pesto or sprinkled over salads, but for seniors, they come with unique risks. First, there's a strange condition known as pine mouth. After eating pine nuts, some people develop a lingering bitter or metallic taste that can last for days, even weeks. While it's not dangerous in itself, this can suppress appetite and make eating unpleasant, which is especially troubling for older adults who may already struggle to maintain a healthy weight. More concerning, though, is how pine nuts may interfere with common medications. Some compounds in pine nuts have been shown to impact how drugs are metabolized, including blood pressure medications, cholesterol-lowering statins, and even antidepressants. These interactions aren't well documented, which makes them harder to spot. That means pine nuts could quietly alter the effectiveness of your prescriptions, without you or your doctor realizing why. Pine nuts also pose a surprising physical danger: aspiration. Due to their small, slippery shape, they are one of the easiest nuts to accidentally inhale, especially for seniors who have dry mouth, difficulty swallowing, or take medications that reduce saliva. If a pine nut slips into the airway instead of the stomach, it can lodge in the lungs and potentially cause aspiration pneumonia, a serious, even life-threatening condition for older adults. This is not about fear, but about being prepared and informed. Now, what can you do with all this information? Let's talk about a simple plan to make it practical. First, do a Sunday audit of your kitchen. Keep almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and one Brazil nut as your go-to daily staples. Store high-fat nuts like walnuts and Brazil nuts in the refrigerator to prevent rancidity. When fats go bad, they can turn helpful nutrients into harmful ones. Use a small ramekin for serving. Never snack straight from the bag, which leads to overeating. Next, place peanuts, cashews, macadamia nuts, and pine nuts in a separate treat jar. These are not forbidden, but they require moderation and awareness, especially if you have heart issues, diabetes, liver concerns, or are on multiple prescriptions. Be especially cautious with Brazil nuts. 1 per day is plenty. 2 is only for rare occasions, as too much selenium can lead to toxicity with symptoms like fatigue, brittle nails, or even nerve problems. The American Heart Association has shown that seniors who follow structured eating guidelines like these experience more stable blood sugar, stronger cognitive function, and better heart outcomes than those who snack randomly. It's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent. Talk to your healthcare provider, especially if you're managing blood pressure, thyroid issues, or take daily medications. The right nuts can support your treatment. The wrong ones might interfere. While identifying the right and wrong nuts is crucial, it's only one piece of a bigger picture. Your overall eating pattern, the small choices you make each day, plays the most powerful role in how you age. So think beyond the snack bowl. Use what you've learned here to guide other areas of your nutrition. Build meals that include foods which support strong bones, steady blood sugar, and a sharp, resilient mind. Pair your nuts with fruits low in sugar, leafy greens, and lean proteins to create a well-rounded healing routine. Stay mindful of how you feel after eating. Do certain snacks make you feel energized or sluggish and stiff? Do your legs feel lighter when you cut back on sugar-heavy nuts like cashews or peanuts? Track things like your blood pressure, blood sugar, and cholesterol with your doctor's help, but also pay attention to your sleep, mental clarity, and mood. These quiet indicators often tell the real story of how your nutrition is shaping your health. Every bite you take can either support the life you want or chip away at it. That may sound intense, but it's actually empowering. You have control, and today's small, thoughtful choices, like choosing almonds instead of macadamias or measuring out your pistachios, can build towards stronger bones, steadier steps, and clearer thinking tomorrow. This isn't about deprivation. It's about giving your body what it truly needs to stay free, capable, and vibrant. So take a moment now to reflect. Which nut will you add to your daily routine starting today? Which one might you move to your treat jar? If today's tips helped you feel more informed and confident, type yes in the comments. Click subscribe and turn on notifications. That way you won't miss the next guide designed just for seniors like you. And if you have children, grandchildren, or friends also trying to make healthier food choices, share this video with them. You never know, your decision to stay informed might be exactly what inspires someone else to take better care of themselves. Stay strong, stay aware, and always remember, your independence begins with what you put on your plate.